I couldn't be a therapist. All right, and the next guest on the Yeah No podcast is my cousin Ty Greear.
Hey. Oh, okay. Now we can see it.
Yeah. Ty Greear. Bro, how you doing?
I'm
you
good,
excited
man.
to be on the podcast?
Yeah, dude, I'm pumped. Ready
bro.
to get it done, dude.
Excited that you came on. First episode in the new area. So that's
Yeah, I
pretty
know.
lit.
I was looking back at all the videos the other day, and I was like, man, I'm gonna be the first person on the new set. So
Yeah.
it's legit, dude.
Yeah, you're the first person. So how's the week been, bro?
Went by pretty quick. I mean, I just started college up last
Yeah.
week, so it's going pretty good so far. Pretty easy. The classes aren't too hard.
So what are you going like to school for? I know you're playing baseball. You got a scholarship for baseball.
Yeah.
And we can talk about that in a minute. But like, what are you studying?
I'm studying business management as of right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, bro. Congrats on going to college for baseball though, because baseball is one of a kind sport, bro. Like, I can't hit a baseball to save my life.
Yeah.
Like, to this day, I can do some other stuff, but hitting the baseball is just not it for me. That and golf. I can't hit a golf ball either, bro.
I went to the driving range with one of my teammates the other day, and I can't hit a golf ball to save my life, but I can throw a ball pretty hard. So
Yeah. Yeah, bro. It's a little bit different.
yeah.
So the difference, because you work out a little bit,
Yeah.
what's the difference to you between like your high school workouts and your college workouts? Like, is there much different? Like, are they harder? Like, how is it?
I'd say the ones in college are a lot more intense than a high school workout.
Yeah.
I'd say in a high school workout you're not having as much I just said intensity, but
Yeah.
a high school workout I don't think is as detailed as a college workout, cuz like for example, like our college workouts consist of stuff for different players. So we'll have workouts for pitchers, for hitters, like
Okay.
we all mainly do the same things, but we all have those little things that we do a little bit different for each position.
Yeah.
For example, like for pitching, like we have to do a lot more explosive work because we
Yeah.
need our hips and our legs to throw the ball hard,
Okay,
or
I got
having
you.
to like do band work to like stretch out our arms, do
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff like that. So I'd just say it's more of the intensity of it.
Okay, yeah. So y'all do workouts that kind of like specify on your position.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, that's pretty cool. You mentioned earlier while we were talking that you and your buddy Jack, y'all be doing some vlogging sometimes.
Oh yeah, dude. Me and him, we go on all these trips all the time, and he'll bring his camera, and we just go
Yeah.
record all the time.
Man, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What are all the places you said that y'all had went?
So our most recent trip, we went to Tennessee for a week. That was during the 4th of July weekend or whatever. And we went up there to this like big concert thing. It was like a bunch of these big artists came and they sang in Nashville, and like this huge like country event.
Oh,
And
wow.
we saw Luke Bryan.
Luke Combs.
No, I forgot his name, but he's one of the big ones. And then so this new band that I've been listening to, they're called the War and Treaty.
Okay.
And they just made a song with Zach Bryan
Okay.
in his new album, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, we went to Tennessee. We've been to Georgia. We went to Atlanta. Went up there to like go to all these restaurants and just go see the area. Went to Mercer University. That's where I
bro,
almost went.
I want to travel bad, just like you said, there's so much out there that we don't even really know.
Yep.
Especially where we come from, bro. There is nothing down here, and we're just used to that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like a scenery change would be cool.
Yeah.
And to get it on video, like you said, bro. You went to Greece. I want to talk about that.
Oh,
so
dude.
how was Greece?
It's something I'll never forget. Like it is by far my favorite place in the entire world.
Was it like a culture shock or what? Like, how is it?
Compared to like America, I'd say it's a lot cleaner.
Yeah.
And like, well, to an extent, like for example, there's one thing it's like kind of weird that Americans would see as weird. It's like you can't flush your toilet with toilet paper. It's so weird to say that, but like you have to like throw everything in a bin because I guess like the sewage system is like,
Messes it up.
yeah, it messed the
Yeah,
whole
for
entire thing
sure.
up. So like you could hold the whole city back.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
yeah, but no, I mean I think like a lot of the stuff there is more healthier. Like for example, we went to this like big smoothie spot, and
Uh-huh.
like they do more of like just crushing the fruit together and just putting it in a smoothie
Oh, okay.
instead
Wow.
of like blending up ice and all this
Yeah.
stuff. It's like a juice more than
Yeah.
anything. But I'd say a lot of their stuff is just a lot more healthier than American food. It's just like yeah, just healthier.
Yeah, I seen you posted a picture you was like, in Greece. I was like, dang, this dude going everywhere, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. And like there's so much history there. I think that's another reason why I loved it so much. It's like I can't believe this was like 1,500 years ago when this was built.
Yeah.
Or like how long ago this was built. And it's just cool getting to see all the history unfold and like just getting to read about it. And
Yeah.
so yeah.
Yeah, then, bro, that would be definitely somewhere I would want to go. You know where I want to go?
Where's
Just
that?
to see one thing is Alaska. Just
Alaska.
to see the Northern Lights, bro.
Yeah.
I do want to see them before I die. I'll be looking at the stars. The stars are out almost every night out here, right? And I just interests me. I like that.
Yeah.
I like looking at the stars and stuff. But see, you grew up right down the road from me, so
Yeah.
we've kind of we're cousins, obviously.
Yeah.
For the people that don't know, but you grew up right there, and we played a lot of football, baseball sometimes, not really as much. And we played Minecraft a bunch, bro.
Yeah.
You were one of my only friends that like I could like play Minecraft with like all the time.
Yeah.
It really got me into it about that, but you be playing Minecraft anymore?
No, man. It's
Yeah,
been
dude.
like how long has that been? Like
Bro,
6-7 years?
Yeah, bro. I haven't played in a long time either. But
Yeah.
that was the game, bro.
Yeah.
Where it was, but you go alligator hunting sometimes.
Oh yeah.
I've never been, so like explain the experience with that.
Like how to do it and everything.
Yeah.
So like, what we do is we'll get this like beef lung, and we'll tie it up, and then we'll throw it out on a fishing pole. Like we'll put it on a line or whatever, and we'll leave it sitting out there for a gator to get.
Yeah.
And then once the gator gets the beef lung, when they swallow it, you have to wait like an hour and a half for him to come back up because he's sitting underwater with it.
Yeah.
And then when he comes up, you can either I would say you harpoon him first. So you
Yeah.
put the harpoon like the side of his neck. So then and it's connected to like a buoy. So whenever he goes haywire when he comes back up, because when he comes up, he's going to see the boat and he's going to haul tail somewhere
Yeah.
else. So now you know where he's at.
Mhm.
And then he'll go down again. And then when he comes back up, you get a thing called a bang stick. And it's like this long metal rod. And you put like a shell, like a shotgun shell. Or you could put a round in there. And you put it behind like his two eyes. And boom, you just bang it.
Yeah.
And it's like it shoots him in the head.
Yeah.
In his brain. And it kills him. And then you just pull him up from there.
Dang, that's cool. What's the biggest alligator you think y'all ever got?
I wasn't the biggest one we've got. I'd say was like this year was like 9'7", but I still have one more tag left, so it's not over yet. But yeah, last year it was like a 11-footer,
Oh dang.
big old
that's
freaking
crazy.
gator. Yeah,
Yeah, I've never went alligator hunting before. I've been hog hunting with dogs and stuff. That's an experience. Have you ever done that?
yeah,
That's definitely an experience. You got to be, if you've never been hog hunting before, make sure you go run a few miles just to make sure you know what you're about to get.
yeah.
We went, you know who John O'Neill is?
Mm-mm.
He was my youth pastor at the time, but he's one of the coaches for LCS.
Okay.
We went with him a few times, and that joker, the dogs will start barking, so he's taking off running. We're all trying to follow him. He beats us all there, but he'll get us in a swamp that's up to our waist, like just walking through it, trying to find
man.
the dogs and stuff. We get all the way up to him, and he's already tied the hog up and pulling it out by the time we get to him in the pitch black dark.
Oh man, how many dogs do they have?
There's no telling, bro. At least 12 to 15, I want to say.
Well, if you have 12 to 15, I would hope you get the freaking hog quick, right?
Yeah. Yeah, for real. Wow.
Lost for
See,
words.
this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, I
Yeah,
just be
yeah.
losing. So what are you planning on doing after college?
I still don't even know.
Yeah.
I mean, I
There's
think
nothing wrong with that. How old are you? 18?
18.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
I mean, it's just, I don't know. I kind of chose my major because it's like, it's so broad. I can take it anywhere I go.
Yeah.
So once I do figure out what I want to do, I have that degree behind me.
For sure.
So, but yeah, I mean, I just keep it in prayer, to be honest with you. I mean, that's the only thing you really can do if you don't know where to go, you know?
Yeah. So, you mentioned prayer. What made you, because you believe in Jesus and stuff like that too,
Yeah.
right? So, like, what made you want to start doing that?
Like, okay, I don't know. It's just like, I feel like nobody can go in a right direction unless they have God by their side.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, when you keep praying and you keep doing things for the Lord, like, it just shines a light for other people to see. And you know,
Opens up your eyes, bro.
exactly. He
You-
calls. Oh, go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
It's, you know, in the Bible he talks about like calling other people to come to him, and I think that's one of like the main things that like made me really deep into my faith. Like just recently, you know, I've been talking to one of my teammates about converting him to Christ, and
Yeah.
you know, he's really interested in it, and you know, I just got to keep, you know, not pushing him at it, but you know, like I don't want to like force him
Encouraging,
to.
yeah.
Encouraging, yeah. And you know, I think he's really starting to like see like what it means to be a true Christian and like have true faith, and
Yeah.
you know, I'm just proud of him for it. You know,
that's awesome. Have you seen that movie, The Jesus Revolution? It's on Netflix.
no, I want to see it so bad,
Bro, I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it for you or anybody who hasn't watched it. But what I will say is it kind of opened my eyes up to the fact of, so I feel like because it was based off in the 70s or
Okay.
something like that, the movie. But I feel like what they were going through in the 70s is kind of similar to like what our world's going through right now. Because you got the people, they call them squares in the movie, which I guess that's what like the real strict Christian people used to call them back. They're basically the religious people. And basically all the people who were already going to church, they would see like a hippie or something would be wanting to come into church, and they always didn't like the hippies because they were doing all these drugs and this and that. Well, there was this one guy that came, and he kind of explained to the pastor, kind of just like we're Christians, and Christians are called to make disciples. Like we're called to bring people to Jesus and stuff like that. But how are you gonna bring somebody to Jesus when you're just basically shunning them all the time?
Yeah.
Like, you don't want them around. You talk bad about these certain group of people and stuff like that. When them people in reality are just as worth coming to Jesus as anybody else.
Yeah.
And he kind of explained it as these people, basically our generation, they're looking for the right thing, but they're looking at it and looking for it in all the wrong places.
Yeah.
And it's our job to show them the right way.
Yeah.
And not basically just like push them away from it.
Mhm.
Because then it could be our fault that they never even got it.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro, it opened up my eyes a bunch. It was like, dang, it was a good movie. What are you doing? Well, you said you're going to get a haircut after today, bro. I'm not ready to work on my truck. It's gonna be an all day experience, dog. So I told you my transmission went out.
Yeah.
This is a brand new transmission that went out.
How long ago did you get it?
Like a month ago.
You don't have warranty on it?
Huh?
You don't have warranty
Yeah,
on
we
it?
do have a warranty. That's why I said we're just gonna get it out and send it back and get the other one.
Okay.
But yeah. So we got the transmission put in. I drove it around for maybe 2 weeks. Same thing happened to it. It just went out again. So I was like, dang, bro. So we tried everything for days at a time, trying to just see if it wasn't the transmission, doing everything else we could do. And it never fixed it, so we're going to have to rechange out the transmission. We're supposed to be starting on it after I get done with this podcast.
Oh, dude, I know what you're going through, man. It was like 2 years ago. I was going back home. I was on 17, and my transmission went out, and I called my dad. I'm like, Dad, what's going on? Because I didn't know what was going on. I was like 15, 16, just driving home. I'm like, what is going on here? And he's like, dude, your transmission just went out. And then we just got my new one came in, and it's been doing fine ever since. But that scared the crap out of me because I was like, man, like I'm just sitting here at 20. It says I'm going 60.
Yeah, bro. That's kind of what happened to me. But my speedometer just kept going down. in my truck, you hear it revving up, revving up, revving up, and it just wasn't going nowhere, just rolling.
Yep.
So that's a bummer, but yeah, I'm excited to get it fixed once we get it fixed, and then I think I'm gonna try to sell it and get a new truck, bro. To be honest, try to get me something a little bit more reliable. There was nothing like wrong with my truck other than the transmission, but it's getting a little bit older. I think I just want something newer, to be honest.
Like brand new or?
No.
Oh,
I ain't got the money to get
that's
something.
expensive.
Yeah, I was gonna say I ain't got the money to get something brand new. I was thinking like a 2016 body style Ford F-150 probably.
Heck yeah.
I like the F-150s. The 5.0s is the motors.
Oh yeah.
I want one of them bad.
That's where it's at.
I'm on my mom's insurance. I still pay my insurance, but I tell her like I think I'm gonna get a sports car. You're not getting a sports car on my insurance. It's like, bro, I pay for my insurance.
Yeah. God, dog.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. But yeah, bro, I want a sports car. If you had what are some of your hobbies besides like baseball and stuff?
Hunting, fishing. I like going to the beach a lot.
What kind of fish do you like to catch the most? Like, what do you like fishing for?
Oh man, probably snook.
I was gonna say I'm a snook kind of guy. If you ask Nathan, my oldest brother, he's a tarpon fisher guy. And he likes to catch tarpon, and I ain't got no problem with going and tarpon fishing.
Yeah.
Sometimes if they're biting.
Yeah.
But there's been so many times we're out there trying to tarpon fish, and there's tarpon rolling everywhere. 30 to 50 tarpon just everywhere. You can see them everywhere, and none of them biting.
Dude, that same thing happened to me. When we went to Inglewood this year. Uncle Jimmy.
Yeah.
He came, brought his brand new boat down. We went tarpon fishing with him, and they were rolling right on top of us, and we just would not get a single bite. I think I got one bite in 9 hours.
Bro, at that point, I'm just out there trying to free line them.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Throw them in the middle of them and just yank it.
Yeah, bro. I mean.
Yeah, I only like them when they're biting, because if not, you're just out there in the heat.
Yeah.
And you're watching them, you can see them, and that's cool, but I'm trying to catch something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say I like snook. I like snook fishing.
Yeah,
Have you ever eaten a snook?
Uh-uh.
I haven't either. Every time we've caught them, they ain't been in season or something like that. Yeah, bro. What's the biggest buck you've shot before? Bro, I've never shot a deer before.
What?
Yeah, never.
You've never shot a deer before?
Never. I've shot a hog.
Really?
Never shot a deer. I almost did. One time, I almost did. So I was at my grandpa's house, and I was sitting in the tree stand back there, and I'm like borderline asleep. This is when I was like a kid, and my dad wakes me up, and I look over there, and he had this one buck in his yard that was like, it was like the trash horn. It went up, and they were going up and down.
Yeah.
I think on the camera it was like a 13 point. So I posted up. I was about to shoot it, and I wanted to go take my freaking gun off safety, and it clicked.
He ran off.
Yeah, that joker looked up and ran off. My dad shot at it, and I think he hit it in the leg because we had a little blood trail. So we were trying to follow that, and then the blood trail stopped, so we didn't have nothing else to look for.
Dang.
And then come to find out, like 2 weeks later, we're at school, and one of Caden's buddies at school showed him a picture of the deer he just shot, and it's the same deer.
That's crazy. No, but I think the biggest one I killed was last year.
Mm-hmm.
It was an 11 point, but yeah, I mean, I'd say he was like 190, 200 pounds. Like, he's a big deer.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, that's probably the biggest one I killed, but he was hard to kill.
Yeah?
Yeah, like I was sitting in a ground blind, and we had this long road, and it goes down, so it's like a downhill type thing, and our feeder's like right on the top of it. And so that deer, he walked out, and then he came to me. He went back to the feeder, and then he went behind the feeder. He comes back to the feeder, and that's when I turned my safety off. And right as I'm about to shoot, he runs off for like 10 minutes, and it's getting dark, and the sun already set it and everything. And then, I'm waiting 10 minutes. I'm like, man, like, he ain't coming back. I see his horns poke out, like, out of the bushes or whatever. And as soon as I saw him walk across, as he was walking, I just boom, and then shot him. I knew I hit him.
Yeah.
And then we came back later that night to go look for him, and we couldn't find the trail for like 30 minutes. My dad's like saying like, "Hey man, like you missed him." And I was like, "There's no way."
Yeah.
Like I heard like the.
I didn't miss him, bro. You just want to give up.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I told him. And then we go back another like 60 yards, and we found a blood trail. And then, 20 yards deep in, he's right there. He's all perched up, and he looked like he was like alive. Like his like head was in between these two trees, and like he was just sitting there.
Oh,
so we
wow.
bring the shotgun, of course, and then boom, boom, and he's dead.
Yeah.
But he was so hard to get out, dude. He was so heavy.
Dang, that's crazy.
God, dog.
Nathan won't want to admit it to anybody, but he stole a deer from me one time. It was one of the piebald deers, but that's got like the white all over it. He wasn't like full on albino,
Yeah.
but he was like had the white spots kind of all over him. We were hunting one time and it had walked out, and Nathan swears up and down to this day that he told me, "You want to shoot it?" As if I would have looked at him and been like, "No, you can shoot it. You can shoot it." Knowing that he shot deer before, and I was like, "No, you can." No, he looked at me and goes, "I'm about to shoot this deer." And little old me, I'm just like, "Oh, okay." So he shot it, and everybody's like, "Why didn't you let Jansen shoot it?" "Oh, I asked him if he wanted to shoot it." "No, you didn't." No, yeah, bro, but that was funny. But it was a pretty deer.
Was it big?
Nah, it wasn't huge, but I think if he would have grown up to have like a nice rack, it'd have been a really nice deer.
Heck yeah.
But we just tried to get it. Bro, it's been a while since I've done a podcast. I think in like a month.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, I didn't want to make it. Like, I didn't mean to do that. But I guess it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Gave me some time to kind of chill out and get everything situated. I'm excited for what the future's got to come about it.
Yeah, dude.
Are you excited for the season? Y'all haven't played a game yet, have you?
Nah, next month is when we start like the official team practices, but I've been lifting like with all my teammates already and throwing with them every day. But yeah, I think our first game's like October 4th, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Could be wrong, but I think that's when our first game is. And they haven't really gave us our schedule yet, but I looked at the schedules from the other teams, and they already have us on there, so I think it's our first game. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, though. I can't wait to go dominate. Like,
Are you you're pitching?
Yeah, pitcher.
Okay, lit. Hold on, I'm gonna take a picture of you, post on the snap. You like pitching?
Oh, I love it, dude. It's like, I mean, it's what I'm going there for.
You've always been pitching, like, since a kid.
Yeah, dude, since Little League. I mean, in Little League, I was kind of like I used to play second base, as weird as that sounds, but, once I got into, like, JV at high school, that's when I was really starting to pursue pitching because, I was good at it.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to, like, toot my own horn.
No,
but,
no.
But, taking that now, I just love it. I love pitching to people. I love striking people out.
Yeah.
Getting that soft contact. Nobody can hit off me. Like, I just love the game, dude. It's fun.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I wish I knew how to play baseball because, I know how to play baseball, but I'm just not good at it.
Yeah.
Like, I can field the ball and stuff like that, but it's that hitting that gets me every time, bro.
That's sick.
Well, the countdown.
You can just record it from there?
Oh,
Like, you just clicked it from that?
Oh, no, I do the countdown from over there.
Oh.
And that way, when it gets over here, I can do that. We might have to cut this podcast a little bit shorter, though, because the camera's starting to die. Bro, I freaking apologize for not having the camera. I be messing up when it comes to charging that camera before, bro. I need to get a full battery. That way you can come on here and we can just have a full-on conversation. Like we were talking before.
Yeah.
I'd
say we were talking for like an hour before
we
we even started this thing. So
of that.
Yeah.
I wish we'd be able to get that video. What I want to do is just have it already charged and put up and have other batteries, like I said. That way, like, when we walk in and sit down, like, it's already recording.
Yeah.
I want to be able to do that. That way, just a little bit more of just like a live effect.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty dope. But, bro, I appreciate you coming on to the podcast.
Yeah, dude, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
It was a real, I think this one will do real good. in the new studio. I think I might actually start it as like season 2 because I'm in
Okay.
a different area.
Yeah, dude.
Season 2, episode 1. Yeah, Rob, you gotta come back on where you can have like a longer one,
Yeah, dude, for sure.
or like even with the new vlog. If y'all want to check out the new vlog, maybe we can go get a workout in or something.
That'd be sick.
You're probably a lot stronger than me. You look a lot bigger than me.
I don't know about that. Come on now.
I gotten a lot weaker since because I cut back a little bit, but
Yeah.
I want to start bulking. I think this next time when I actually try to start bulking again, I think instead of bulking up until like a certain weight, I'm just gonna go on like a 2-year bulk. Just
2
bulking
years?
the whole time. I think I'm just gonna just do it like that. That way I can get like a bigger foundation, and then I'll cut back down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like this time I was kind of just like, I cut myself short.
Yeah.
I felt like I was getting too big, like too fat, so I just kind of started cutting back. Now I feel small all the time.
Yeah, dude, the same thing happened to me, man. Like last year, I weighed 252 pounds at 6'1", and then I lost 55 pounds. I was on a cut. I lost 55, and then now I've put on 10 in muscle.
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. You too, man.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's just so hard to like either maintain or bulk or cut. I think cutting like the first month was so hard for me because it's like
Yeah.
I'm so used to eating this amount of calories, and then like
Uh-huh.
cutting down,
You're
500
just
calories.
hungry and you just feel like not as good. You're not as strong, so that sucks when you're in the gym.
Yep.
Because you're used to lifting this weight, and then now you can't lift it, and it's just like, yo, I'm getting weak. I'm getting small.
Yeah.
But then on the other side, you feel like you look a little bit better, but then again you feel like you look small. I don't know. It's all just a mind game.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, bro, I appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having me.
I have to do it again sometimes. Like, comment, subscribe. Bring another, or ask me some questions, some topics. I try to get them on the next podcast. I appreciate y'all watching. Go with the Lord, and He will go with you.
Yes, sir.